Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Today, since we are getting started with the calendar year of 2024, I figured I would take you through my reading journal. I digital plan regularly on my iPad mini, and part of my planner is my reading journal as well. I keep everything in one place, and it's really cool that I can keep everything in one place the way that I do. And I wanted to walk you through what I plan to do in my reading journal for this year. Alrighty guys, here is my reading journal. This is the title page that I have for it, just because I love lighting up candles and drinking coffee while I read, stuff like that. My theme for this year is very pink, and I absolutely love it. Behind my title page, I have I guess you could call it a folder, and all of these are linked and labeled. If by any chance you want to know where I got these inserts, because these stickers here come from a sticker book, as well as the inserts you'll see behind these tabs all come from the shop called Planning to Prosper on Etsy. If I'm able to put their link in the bio, I will, but you just need to put in Planning to Prosper into Etsy and you should find them pretty easy. So there's a total of 42 tabs, but I only used 21 of them, so I covered the rest and decorated it to make it a little more smooth looking. And so my first tab is the books that I read. Currently, this is what I have on my shelf. I've read Iron Flame so far. I listened to Rock, Paper, Scissors. I'm currently reading House of Sky and Breath on my Kindle, and I've listened to Word D on audiobook, and I'm currently listening to Book Lovers. And then there's a reading kit that came with these little stickers that I colored and inserted into the page to make it a little more colorful and enjoyable to look at. And as I read, you will see my books will line up the shelves. As a demo, this was my setup for 2023, and under books read, here is my shelf fully filled out, and I think it has most of it. I think it's missing one or two books, but this is what it looked like by the end of the year. So that's my plan again for this year. Up next, we have 100 books. It has just about 100 books that I will highlight in with the books as I read, and I'll match these colors with the colors here. Last year, this is what I had. I had about 45 books-ish. I don't think I finished coloring everything in by the end of the year, but this was 52. My goal for this year is 50, so I just wanted, for this year, I wanted to have 100 spots just to have for any case that I go over my limit. Not over my limit, but over my goal. This way I just have it to fill out, so that way I can see it across one page, everything that I read. Up next is a book of the month, and at the end of every month, I will put a picture of the book in its monthly spot. Next is a monthly reading stat. For right now, I'm currently keeping track of my January, and I have one of these pages for every single month. And by the end of the month, my favorite book will go here, and then we'll go into my book of the month category. So I've got one for every single month. And then up next is my book reviews. So they come with these little stickers, and I'll put rather than doing a full-on review, all I review is by star rating. So Iron Flame, I gave 5 stars. I'm currently reading House of Sky and Breath. Rock, Paper, Scissors was a 4-star. Word D was a 4-star, and I'm still in the middle of Book Lovers. And again, as I read, this will fill out, which will be really exciting to see as it grows. Just because I decided to do it this way, since I don't do any full-on reviews and stuff. This way I just have a collection of all of the books. I've got a favorite quotes list. I don't do too many of these, but if I happen to find one, I put it in. Like right now I have one from Iron Wing that says, "Violence, remember, it's only the body that's fragile. You are unbreakable." I absolutely love that quote. And I just never went through to grab other quotes that I had found, but that one was stellar. And then I have a reading in pixels where I color code. These are the types of books that I typically read, so I color coded them, and I'll mark them across as the month, down are the days through 31, and as it goes I mark based off of the color, and then black, I'll mark it black when I finish reading the book. And if for whatever reason I DNF a book, because like I said, I ended up DNFing 2 last year, I'll mark it instead of black in red, just so that way it shows that the book was not actually finished but DNF'd. And then I've got an alphabet challenge with the author's first and last name, and it's for either name. So as the year goes on, this will fill out, which is really, really cool to see. And then I have it again with the book title. This one I can do either the first or last name of the author, and then I can do it again for the book title, which these were really fun to fill out through the years. Let's see if I go into 2023 and I go, so by the end of the year, when I was remembering to put them in, here's what my first and last name of the authors looked like, and then my book titles. I think after a while I just stopped putting them in. I stopped caring, either that or I just had a lot of repeats, because I know the last one I would have put in was the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, or Girl in Cabin 13, but I think I ended up just stopping at some point in 2023. And so something new I'm doing this year, last year I did a book cover rainbow, but I didn't find it as interesting to do. So instead what I'm doing is a bookish bingo, and they've got all these little prompts, which is really cool. And I'm even marking them for the book that I categorized them on, just to keep track, so that way I don't forget what I used them for. And also it just helps keep my mind at ease that I don't lose track of information. And then my plan is that when I have a bingo, I will get myself a new book. That is, if I do not have one already in the books to buy. I mean, I have House of Flame and Shadow on pre-order, as well as whenever I continue, when I get started and work my way through the Throne of Glass series. I only have Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass, and so those will be automatic pickups when I want to buy a book as I read the series. But I kind of want to use this just for something else of my pleasure, and I feel like this is a really cute way to work through my books and then reward myself for it. And I think that'll help me continue in my reading and just have some fun while I do that. So that is all of my sections in my reading journal. I hope you enjoyed going through my reading journal and see what I plan on doing this year for keeping track of my books. I've had a lot of fun putting it together and keeping track, as well as when I do my weekly planners and monthlies and stuff. And just having it all in the same place really helps a lot. And again, if you want to get any of these things from their shop, the title of the shop is Planning to Prosper, and you can find them on Etsy. And it's really cute, and I absolutely love getting all of my digital planning material from them. So I hope you enjoyed. Now, mind you, this is not this isn't a promo or anything for them. I truly love their planning materials and their digital planning. It makes it so much fun and cute and personalizable, and it's just so much fun. And so I had a thrill putting this together. I hope you enjoy looking through it, and let me know if you like any of the ideas, and if you have any other ideas to help keep track and make reading fun and enjoyable for you. I hope you have a wonderful time, morning, noon, night, whatever time you're watching this in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.